I work with many great architects and always dreamed to work with Zaha Hadid because for me, she is an architect of a different league. I met Zaha Hadid a decade ago in London. We discussed architecture, art, and we find mutual interest. She likes Russian avant-garde, and I collect Russian avant-garde. The conversation went very well, and I decided to do a project with Zaha Hadid in Moscow. After meeting in London, I invited Zaha to Moscow. I introduced to Mayor of Moscow and city planner. I have a very nice site, and I want to build a residential project. But unfortunately, it was close to park zone and couldn't get permits. I told her I want to continue to work with her and build my private residence outside Moscow. And she told me, describe me the site. And I told her, I want to wake up in the morning and I want to just see blue sky. I don't want to see any neighbors and I want to feel free. And she told me, do you realize you have to be above the trees? And I said, yes. And she just take a napkin and draw the sketch. I look and I say, I like it. And this is how we start Capitol Hill project.
Zaha knew Vladislav, very stylish man. She always compared him to the Russian James Bond, who had taste, wealth, to create something extraordinary. Vladislav maybe was the most involved client we've ever had, the most perfectionist, the most invested. But that's to be expected. It's his personal piece. It's his expression.
We both like details. I think we both perfectionists, so we understand each other very well. I think she admired this project very much herself. It's very interesting to talk to her. She didn't talk too much, but she was very sharp. She always was to the point. She was very sarcastic. She was very intellectual and smart and sharp woman. And it was really tragic what happened. We lost one of the greatest architects from the century.
The Capitol Hill project is a wonderful opportunity. It's a dream house. No architect would refuse such a commission. We created all the challenges ourselves because our idea was to carve into the slope with a series of spaces. We wanted some part of the building at least pull out to the level of the tree canopies, hovering above or at the line where the tree canopies rest, to pull out and have the great view across the forest, while everything else is embedded in the forest.
This is a nightmare, this building to build, I tell you. First, the building have a full floor. And the last floor, she's sitting about 30 meters above the ground, only held by skinny leg. And the construction company said, we cannot build that, we need to have much bigger leg. And Zaha Hadid, no, we cannot do that. You have to find out the solution, but I want to see this leg because otherwise proportion of the building will be completely different. So we spent quite a lot of time with the structure engineer, and finally we managed to deliver what she wanted. And in the end, I'm glad I followed her decision. I'm very happy because I learned myself a lot, and the project became exactly what she designed. I built 75 million square feet, 71 project, and when I saw Zaha Hadid building, I cannot believe it. I managed to build that together with her. It's one of the kind. And I brought some friend like Julian Schnabel. He was completely shocked when he saw the building. He said, I never see anything like that in my life.
This project is an absolute testament to Zaha's genius, to Vladislav's genius, if you like. Somebody who develops new levels of enjoying life on this planet. This is a masterpiece. It has Zaha's signature features of organic intricacy, complexity of spatial arrangements, a lot of surprises, but a lot of craftiness and beauty in the final honing of the shape and forms.
We was working together very close for floor plan, the sizes of the room, and the project became not only like a sculpture, it is a beautiful sculpture, but it also livable space.